You made us work, I made us worse. We fell apart 1,000 times, 1,000 times.
What's up, boss, and welcome back to the Luxe Boss channel. I hope you guys are doing good, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see, today we're going to be making the Bentonite Clay mask for my new TWA. So starting off with the actual Bentonite Clay. And I really tried my absolute best to get measurements for y'all, but this was honestly so difficult. So hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing. But basically, especially if you have small hair, not small hair, if you have a TWA or you have shorter hair, you can get away with using a small bowl. However, y'all are going to see how messy this got. I do not recommend you using this tiny little bowl like me. Definitely use something a little bit bigger, but the reality of it is that, when our hair is shorter, we do not need a ton of product at one time. So this was 3 tablespoons of Bentonite Clay, 3 capfuls of apple cider vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of water. Hopefully that helps you a little bit with measurements. And I did add a little bit more ACV later on, just because I felt like I didn't add enough and there was a certain consistency I wanted. And then I went in with a capful of aloe. Now, I didn't add too much aloe because I didn't want to overload with protein, and I do know that aloe vera has protein in it, but my hair loves aloe vera, and I have naturally dry hair, even especially during this time of year. It just, y'all see, that's why you see these little bowls are a trap, okay? I'm just thinking I don't need, that much product, so I grabbed this little bowl. But anyway, I'm just going to mix this until I get a consistency I want, and it's going to be watery for a second. It's almost as if, it takes 60 seconds for the product to actually absorb the liquid. So you really just have to keep stirring. You cannot stop stirring this product. I found that is what really helped me. And as you see, the more I stir, the thicker it gets. So make sure you get all of that in there. And then I'm just going to add my personal growth oil mix that I had from when my hair was longer. But of course, I'm still using it. I'm just going to add that to this. I hear that if you add a little bit of oil and water, it makes the mask not so drying, which is also why I added the aloe vera. So yeah, hopefully this will do the trick. Now, let me just tell y'all about my hair. So I have had a very loose curl pattern in this top area since I was born. I don't know how my hair was born that way. Probably has something to do with genetics. But it's not that I'm looking for definition up there. It's just that I don't even know. I just don't want it to be as loose. Like, it doesn't have to be completely defined. I just don't want it to be as loose. So, and I know that I've heard people say that it takes a few times to do this mask before you can actually, see some results. So I'm probably going to do this once a month. Good thing yesterday was the first when I did this. But I'm probably going to do this once a month just as my hair is growing. As I'm starting this journey over to see how it helps. I watched a few other videos. I haven't seen anyone do this on a TWA or do this on short natural hair. So hopefully I'm doing something right. And hopefully this will help to promote, my hair growth and everything, because it does help to promote, less breakage and stronger hair strands and things of that nature. So I will make sure to add a few benefits on the screen right now. But yeah, I just went ahead and got that into my hair really good. It was hard because I was like, I've done this on my longer hair. And I was like, how am I supposed to section this? I can't section this. So I just went with it. And basically just slapped this on my head and massaged it in really, really good. And I let it sit on my hair until it was partially dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. I didn't know how long to leave it on. Y'all see me trying to section this. I was about to go through and finger detail, go, slide all that back, slick it back. I was really over it at this point because I realized, what am I supposed to do with this? I did actually go back right before I put on a plastic cap and comb through with a small raking comb. And that seemed to help me make sure the product was distributed. So that was about it. And I just slapped on a plastic cap and I let this dry for about 10 minutes. Okay, so here we are after the product is washed out, after the mask is washed out. I will say that the back of my hair was pretty defined. The top wasn't necessarily defined, but it was soft. It wasn't hard or anything like that. So I just appreciated that it was soft. I have very coarse hair, even with it short, it's very thick. But now I'm going in with the Miche um, moisture conditioner. This is one of my new favorite brands. It's so crazy. I didn't just discover them, but I just started purchasing from them within the last month or so. So I'm excited to use their products on my shorter hair. I love this conditioner and the protein conditioner. They really are amazing. And I love the fact that I don't need a lot of product anymore, so that's good also. But I just went ahead and allowed that to go in, go in my hair and just massage it in. And then I put on a plastic cap and I used a super hot towel just because I didn't feel like pulling out my my dryer. And I just doubled it up. And these were basically the results after I deep conditioned and after using the clay mask. It really did help to soften my hair. And even after this, even the top looked a little bit more defined. Can y'all peep that? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in the next one.